Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great day so far and welcome to today's video where I am going to be spilling the tea. I'm going to be giving you the juicy deets on things that influencers do and things that they do on purpose that nobody talks about. There's shady stuff going on, guys, and I'm here to spill the tea. I'm here to let you in, peek behind the curtain. Come with me as I spill some of our deepest, darkest secrets. Not really, but we're gonna have fun. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so all of these things I feel like I never see people talking about. I never see people explaining why these things happen, why influencers are doing certain things, and why it's on purpose the vast majority of the time. But I see a lot of confusion from viewers and from subscribers who are losing their minds over why this is happening. Why are you doing this? Why do you keep doing these things? Why is this happening? Why have I been blocked when I did nothing wrong? That's a common one that I hear, and I'm here to explain some stuff because I feel like there's not enough transparency when it comes to influencers, content creators, whatever you want to call us. I feel like a lot of the time things don't make sense, okay? We don't understand why stuff is going on, and there's no reason to hide this stuff, okay? More people should know the truth of why things are happening, why things are going on, why you may have been blocked when you didn't do anything wrong or you think that you didn't do anything wrong. I'm here to hopefully give you some clarity, some understanding, and to expose some little secrets, tricks of the trade that hopefully will make some sense to you guys of some of the stuff that you see so you can stop falling for it, okay? So let's talk about blocking, okay? This is something I see all the time. I see so many people saying that they've been blocked when they didn't do anything wrong or they did the smallest comment that wasn't the most glowing, perfect comment or wasn't super duper positive, and they've been blocked even though they weren't being rude, they weren't trolling, they weren't insulting, they were just giving feedback, or they were just saying this, or they have never even followed this person and they're blocked. What is going on? So I'm here to explain to you some of the blocking styles and the reasons for blocking and the ways that we block that you might not know about. I feel like we all know if you're trolling, if you're rude, offensive, mean, that's why you got blocked. If you did any of those things to a creator, then that's why you got blocked, and you deservedly so should be. I know people will cry free speech, it's free speech, but freedom of speech does not mean freedom of consequences. And one of my friends here on YouTube put this so beautifully, Samantha March. I remember her saying once that she thinks of her platform as like her home. This is her space, her platform, and if you're invited into someone's home and you start acting inappropriately, being mean or rude to the host, they'll probably ask you to leave. And that's what's going on. You're getting blocked because you're not behaving appropriately in that person's space, and that's fair enough. Obviously, every content creator has their own boundaries and their own sort of limits as to what they will accept towards them, the type of things that they will allow you to say and get away with. That is different for every content creator. But for the vast majority, if you're mean, rude, or offensive, you're going to get blocked. And I will also block you if you're being mean, rude, and offensive to my other followers, my other subscribers. If you are kicking off in the comments and attacking people in my comment section, you're also going to be asked to leave. So that's another pretty commonly known reason. I don't think anyone's super surprised when they get blocked if they're acting very mean and rude in comment sections. But did you know that we also have such a thing as like cumulative blocking? And this is the one that I see people getting confused about or not understanding or misunderstanding the reason that they got blocked for. Now, I have a lot of followers whose names I know and I'm familiar with, okay? There's a lot of my amazing supporters here. I know by name, I know their profile picture. They are familiar. Whenever their name pops up, I know, oh, it's Lovely Bev or it's Lovely Bron. They're always really supportive. I know these people, their names are familiar. I know where they are from. I was going to say I know where they live. I don't stalk them, okay? I know what country they're from because they've told me, is what I'm saying, okay? Be careful. I know where you live. I know who your family is. I know where you go on holiday. I swear, I'm normal, I promise. But you know, you get to know them because they're always supportive, you know who they are and they've been with you for a long time, their names are familiar. And then there are the people whose names are familiar for the wrong reasons, all right? All content creators have these followers, and it's not that they're necessarily trolls or like hate followers. They're just people who, whenever they comment, it's usually not the most positive, is what I'm saying, okay? I've had several of these and I've had to block 2 of them on Instagram because whenever they pop up, it's just something negative, and it might not be towards me per se every time, but it's always like a negative vibe that they give off, and it gets too much. So this is never, you know, someone who would comment, "You're so ugly and disgusting, get off the internet." That's a pretty obvious and first time block. These are people who might just comment like, "Not my favorite on you. Don't like that top. This isn't my favorite look. I feel like you could do much better than this." So it's not really offensive, and they're usually people who, you know, don't really realize how negative they are. And they're also, you know, you could post products or launch information and they're also really negative about that. And it's just like every time you see their name, you know, you sort of take a side to yourself and you know it's going to be something really negative. They might also be quite negative to other people in your comment sections, and just their overall impact that they have on you is a negative mood hoovering one, you know. And it comes down to, it gets to this point, there's always a point where they slightly cross a line, okay? So I had this with someone recently and it always stings. It's not easy to block these people. It's very easy to block trolls willy-nilly. Anyone commenting really mean, offensive, horrible things to me, it's very easy to block them. I don't give it a second thought. But when it's someone that you know enjoys your content and they follow you and they comment very frequently, and you know that they're going to miss your content and they're going to notice they've been blocked and probably be disappointed about that, it's not for me, it's not an easy decision. I agonize over it. I usually discuss it with my husband, who loves it, but I usually really think about it, really consider it, but I ultimately get to a point where this person's name, every time they pop up, they're having a negative influence on me, on my mood, on my platform. Eventually they have to go. It's a cumulative effect. It's not that any one of their comments was really, really rude and offensive and made me cry. It's that over the course of months and years, they're slowly dragging down the vibe and the feeling that you have on your platform. And that's why eventually you might have been blocked. You might not have said anything really rude and offensive, but if every time you're commenting, it's of a negative nature, and even could be the way you speak to content creators. You know, we get a lot of just like really abrasive comments that are just not how you would speak to someone in person. Again, over time, that might lead to a block. The other type of block that I don't see people talking about is preemptive blocking. And this is one I've done many times, okay? This is where another content creator has received trolling, really rude, nasty, hateful comments or messages, and you block that person before they find you. Okay, I don't want to wait until Sandra from Hastings has come and found my channel and started sending me those messages. If that's the type of person that Sandra is, I'm so sorry if you're called Sandra from Hastings. That was just, I promise, totally random, okay? Or was it? It was, I promise. But a lot of the time, you know, we influencers, creators, we talk, okay? We talk, and sometimes we'll share this troll who's been giving us a hard time, abusing us, threatening, whatever it is, commenting hateful stuff. Whenever we see someone like this, a lot of us will go and block that person's account before they find us, okay? They might have found us already, and they might never have said anything really wildly offensive to us, but if you're saying it to someone on the internet, I don't want you here either, okay? If you're that type of person who's leaving hate comments to other people, it's only a matter of time before you start leaving them for me, okay? I don't want to wait. I'm going to preemptively block someone who is just, that's just not my vibe. That's not welcome here. I'm not going to wait until you start doing it to me. I'm going to do it based on how you've behaved in other people's homes, all right? So that's the preemptive block. Now, one of these cumulative blocks that I did years ago now, but this was someone who I blocked on my Instagram because of an accumulation. So it was literally like every single photo I posted, they would say something negative about what they thought of my makeup, how much it suited me. Every single time they became one of these familiar faces for the wrong reasons. And their final comment was something about my lipstick. So they had commented something like, that lipstick is an absolute mess. It looks like horrendous. And what had happened is, I think I'd been doing lip swatches, okay? So I'd done like 10 lip swatches, and then I'd posted a photo of like the final lip swatch that I'd done. The makeup just happened to be that final lip swatch. So yes, the lipstick wasn't perfect, it wasn't immaculate. There was a reason for that. And obviously this person probably didn't know that reason, but it was just an unnecessary, like there was just no reason to comment that my lipstick application wasn't perfectly crisp today, okay? And that just really summarizes. It was every photo was something. Oh, I don't like that eyeshadow. Oh, that blush doesn't suit you. That color isn't right. Your foundation isn't right. It was every time that was, and none of them on their own would have got a block. Even, you know, the last one about my lipstick, if that had been the first time that person had commented in a negative way, they wouldn't have been blocked. It was just that this was more like the last straw. You know, I've had enough, it's every time. So I blocked them. They then came onto my Instagram and started screaming and shouting at me for blocking them for that lipstick comment. And I didn't engage with it, but I thought to myself, that's not why. It wasn't because you didn't like my lipstick today. It's the fact that you don't like anything every day for the last year and a half. It's the accumulation. The other thing that you should know is on YouTube, you can click. So if someone leaves a slightly, does that deserve a blocking or not comment? I'm not sure. The first thing I will do is click on that person's comment and it will show me all of your comments on my channel. Did you know that? Did you know that I can see all of them? So then I get more information. If I click on that and every one of these comments is like that rude, negative, dragging me down vibe, then you're gone. If that's the first time you've been a bit negative, I'm going to let you off the hook. You're having a bad day, you know, you are just maybe think you're being constructive. Maybe that comment just didn't land how you meant it or intended it, whatever, and then you're going to get a pass. So bear that in mind. We can see the history. One click on your name on YouTube, we can see the history of your comments. So then we can make more informed decisions. This person's having a bad day, it's a one-off, or this person is always doing this, and then you're gone. So those are some of the reasons you may have been blocked. Yes, I often see this. Jackie Aina is the queen of blocking, okay? I have seen so many people saying, Jackie Aina blocked me for no reason, Jackie Aina blocked me for no reason. She doesn't block anyone for no reason, okay, I promise you. She is very, very firm on her boundaries and she will block you if you're having any negative impact on her whatsoever. And that is for her to decide whether you're impacting her negatively or not for you to necessarily know why that might be. I bet she's doing some of these things. I bet she has maybe seen you speaking not very nicely to someone else or about someone else, or it's your cumulative effect of multiple comments. That's what's going on. It's never for no reason, I promise. The next thing that influencers do that I don't know that many people know about this, because I see people talking about it all the time, is intentionally misspelling or misusing grammar when it comes to text in a video. This mostly happens on the Clock app, okay? This is something because it's more common there to have text on the video on screen, in the videos on the Clock app, okay? So what I see so often, and this is like so obvious if you know it's happening, and once you know it's happening, you'll see it too. People using either misspelling or using the wrong like there. You know what I mean? Or something like that. Using the wrong one in the text on the screen. They're doing it on purpose. Some people might have just made a spelling mistake, sure. But if it doesn't seem like that's someone who doesn't know the correct version of there, They've used the wrong one on purpose. And the reason they're doing that is engagement, okay? How many people cannot stand it when someone's used the wrong there? So many people can't stand it. They have to comment on it. And what does that mean? It means hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of comments on that video of people correcting the grammar, correcting the spelling or the misuse of a word, because there are very, very many members of the grammar police and the spelling police out there. I don't know if you've noticed, they're everywhere. Okay, they love a bit of Facebook Marketplace, but they also love the clock app, and they won't let anything slide. A spelling mistake, a misuse of punctuation, a misuse of grammar, or a misuse of a word, they're right there. There's hundreds of them, and you're just literally saying, please come comment on my video, boost the algorithm for me. They're doing it on purpose, so they get loads and loads of comments that wouldn't have been commented if they hadn't slightly misspelled or misused something. They're doing it on purpose. It's massive for the algorithm. It boosts it immensely because you're getting all of these extra comments you wouldn't have got. They're doing it on purpose, okay? The other thing that they do on purpose is not tell you the product they're using or the item of clothing that they're wearing or whatever it is, what it is, the brand, where they got it from, or the shade if they're using a lipstick. How many times have you watched a video, let's say of a beauty content creator who's like, oh, this is my new favorite mascara, I'm obsessed with it. They'll apply it, look at these lashes, but they didn't tell you which one it is. What's happening? What's happening is they're doing it on purpose. They're intentionally not being helpful and not telling you the name of the product, because again, what's going to happen now is hundreds and hundreds of people are going to comment saying, hello, what is the name of the mascara? What mascara is it? Excuse me, I love it looks amazing, but what is it? Why haven't you told us? And then what will happen is they won't answer you. They won't answer. And you're thinking, why are they gatekeeping? Why are they doing this? The reason why they're doing this is because the longer they don't answer, the more people ask, and then everyone will start fighting with each other and trying to guess, and then people will start accusing you of gatekeeping, and people will start arguing and talking about that. And again, a huge boost to their engagement and the algorithm on that video. And then what they'll do a few days later is they'll then post the answer to that question, and all of those people who watched that original video will get shown this new one because they engaged with the last video, and then they'll all buy that product and they'll make lots and lots and lots and lots of money, and they'll have got way more views than if they had just told you what the product was the first time or answered you in the comment section. So again, if someone is like, oh, look at this top, don't you love this? This top is so flattering, and they haven't told you where it's from, or they're showing you this lipstick and they're applying it, but they haven't told you the color, and then they're not answering all of the dozens of people in the comments asking for the color of the lipstick or where the top is from. They're doing it on purpose. They're boosting their algorithm. All of these comments are adding to the success of the video and how much money they're going to make. And eventually they'll most likely do another video, or they'll tell you, go to my bio where it is linked and you can buy the product there. That is what's going on. They haven't forgotten to say. They're not stupid. In fact, they're very clever and intentional with what's going on. That's how you boost the algorithm of the video, by leaving something out or misspelling something. None of it is by accident, okay? It's all on purpose, it's all intentional, it's all boosting the algorithm. Once you know, you can't unsee it. You'll see it everywhere now. Now, another thing that we do that I feel like is very confusing for people is hiding or blocking specific words. And there are so many different reasons for this, okay? When I first started on YouTube, I had to block the words teeth and tan, because that is what I got the most hate comments about. People accusing me or going on about me wearing fake tan when I wasn't. I just had a tan, and I would get a lot of comments like telling me I looked orange, your fake tan is horrendous, and also abuse about my teeth not being perfect veneers. So I blocked those two words, which then means that anyone who uses any of those words in a non-offensive way thinks their comments are being deleted for some reason, or that they've been blocked. So that is something that I see all the time as well. Why are you deleting my comment? Why have you deleted my comment? when there was no, you know, was nothing rude about it, and that like, there becomes this like suspicion she's trying to hide something from us. I got this once when someone had asked me what fake tan I was using. And obviously I don't use fake tan. I didn't see their comment because it got hidden because I said I don't want to see any comments with the word tan in it, because usually it's someone being rude to me. So they then started leaving all these comments. You're deleting your comments. Why are you trying to hide what tan you're using? And those were getting hidden as well. And then I was seeing all these really angry comments that I was deleting comments, and I didn't know what they were talking about until I went and looked in the held box, which is where all these comments go that you said you don't want to see because they've got these specific words in. And I could see them all were in there, that YouTube had just hidden them because they'd used the banned word. Now, what words people ban can be for varying different reasons. I've banned a few swear words from my channel because typically if someone's going to insult me or attack me or be rude and aggressive to me, there's a few words that they will use. I did this mostly when my divorce story time was going viral, because I got a lot of red pillars visiting my channel. A lot of women hating men were visiting my channel and calling me these names. So I hid these words during that time, one being the B word, you know, obvious words that that type of human would use when talking to a woman that they hate. So all those words got blocked, and they're obviously words that you can use in a sentence and you're not attacking or saying something nasty about me or anything like that. But then people think that I'm deleting their comments, and I'm not. It's just that a word that they have used is being moved into the held box. So if you think your comments are being deleted but you haven't put anything wrong, it's not necessarily there's anything wrong with your comment. It's not that anything suspicious is going on or the creator or influencer is trying to hide something necessarily. It could be why, but it could also be that there is a word in your comment or a link. I also have links banned from my comment section because scammers use them a lot. A lot of people, I've also got the word WhatsApp, Telegram, all of that stuff banned to try and stop scammers scamming my subscribers and my followers. I've banned a load of words that typically are used, prizes, all that sort of stuff is banned so that people don't get tricked in my comment section and scammed. I'm trying my best, okay, to stop it. It still doesn't work. They still manage to find their way around it, but I did block links and WhatsApp and Telegram. But again, you know, those are words that people might use. They might say, oh, I was talking to my friend on WhatsApp about this, and their comment's going to get moved because they use that word that I've blocked for a different reason, and they think that their comment's getting deleted, or even worse, they think they've been blocked. Not always. Sometimes it's just that you've used a word that for some other reason unrelated to your comment is in their list of blocked words, and that's why YouTube will hide it. Now, what's recently come to my attention, because I've had to use it myself, is these different little cheeky features on Instagram. So if you don't want to block someone because that feels harsh on Instagram, but for some reason they're annoying you or they're niggling at you or they're in some way, shape or form, they're becoming a negative impact on your space, there are options before block. Block sometimes feels very harsh, and sometimes there's repercussions from blocking someone. Like I said, that person then came to my YouTube channel and started screaming at me there. If you're trying to avoid that, but you don't want to hear from this person anymore, there are some other little options. You can now restrict someone. So what this means is they don't think that they're blocked. They can still see you and your content, but you don't see them. Okay, they don't appear, their comments don't show up to anyone other than their own selves, and you can hide your stories from them. I had a couple of people who were obsessed with my stories, and they were always had something negative or over the top dramatic reaction to anything I was doing on my Instagram stories. So I've now hidden my stories from them because they're fine when it comes to my photos and they behave themselves there because other people can see their comments. But when it comes to my stories, they want to send me like DMs about them all of the time that are really annoying or just too much. And so I hide my stories. If you follow someone and you think they never post stories, you never see their stories, or other people talk about their stories, but you never seem to be able to see them, or they aren't showing up for you, or you think that they're just always timing out, it could be that they've hidden their stories from you, and you aren't blocked. You can still see their page, but you might be restricted, or you might have had their stories hidden from you for whatever reason, but you haven't done something bad enough to yet get blocked. That might be the reason why. It's kind of a soft block for me. It's like, I don't want to upset this person. I don't want to make it so they can never see me or my content again, because maybe that feels a bit harsh or a bit over the top for whatever it is that they're doing, but they're having a negative impact on you for some reason or another. They're having a reaction to your stories, and therefore you can hide your stories from them, or you can restrict them, which means that they effectively become invisible. And that's something as well that happens on YouTube, because on Instagram it's very obvious when you get blocked that person's page doesn't exist to you anymore. On YouTube, they are more concerned with their ad revenue than they are with like keeping trolls off of their platform. So when you block someone on YouTube, they can still watch your content, they can still comment, they can still, you know, do all of that stuff, see your videos, click on your videos, all of that stuff, see your profile, but we don't see you. So if, again, you are often commenting on a creator and you see them replying to everyone else's comments, but they never reply to yours and they never heart yours, no one else interacts with your comments. How come everyone else's comments are getting likes and hearts and replies from the creator, but my comments never get any likes or hearts or replies from the creator? It could be because you're blocked. Because on YouTube, when you block someone, it's like a secret that YouTube just keeps between like me and you. You know, it's a secret. YouTube and I know, but no one else knows. The only way to know if you've been blocked on YouTube is to go on like your friend's account and click on, like, comment something on someone's YouTube video. Get your friend to look up that video, and if they can see your comment, you aren't blocked. If they can't see your comment, that could be what's going on. Unless it's like a huge comment section with 20,000 comments, maybe they just can't find yours. But if it's a small comment section, there's only 20 comments and yours isn't there, you've been blocked, because YouTube is sneaky with blocking, okay? We as content creators, once we block you, we can't see any of your comments, and neither can anybody else. You're just commenting to your own self. You can see your comments, but no one else can see your comments because you've been blocked. So if you're wondering, why is this content creator only ever not reply to my comments? Why does no one else ever reply to? Why do I never get any likes on my comments? It could be you're the only one seeing them because you've been blocked. Sorry to break it to you. So there you have it. Those are some of the inner secret workings of content creators and influencers. Hopefully this explains some things to you. Hopefully this makes sense of some stuff. If you found yourself blocked and you don't know what you did, or you didn't think that you did anything wrong, or you feel like it was a really harsh blocking for that last comment that you left, maybe some of this might explain some of that to you. Some of these things I just never see people talking about. Hopefully it might help someone understand why they've been blocked, or why creators do certain things, or why certain steps are taken. Hopefully this was helpful. So I feel like the takeaway here, the main takeaway when it comes to interacting with creators or influencers, if you ever want to see their content, if you enjoy that person's content and you'd like to continue seeing it and interacting with that person, just be kind, be respectful. Make sure that you are remembered for the right reasons and not the wrong ones, because who wants to be like a permanent negative influence on someone? Who wants to be a mood hoover? Like, I feel like it's just so much more pleasant for everybody if we try to be a positive impact on someone, on everybody if you can. You know, you want people to remember how you made them feel and it be a positive thing, not constantly berating and picking and nitpicking and just dragging someone down slowly over time. No one wants to interact with that. If you're a positive influence on someone, if you're sunshine in people's lives, if you're always, you know, a nice, happy like person to be around and to receive comments and interaction with, then you will never have a problem on the internet. I feel like if those people who want to nitpick at every little thing all of the time, that's never a positive thing to feel from the other side. You know, if you're nice, if you're kind, if you're respectful, you will never have any problems on the internet. And you'll get to see all of the content creators and the content that you like for as long as you want. So hopefully we can all just be good, nice, kind people in 2024. Like, I just want to be as kind as I possibly can. Everybody is going through something. So there you have it. Hopefully this is a little sneaky peek behind the curtain, and it might even make some sense of some things that you see on social media. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, and I would love to see you in the next one. But otherwise, take care for now. Bye 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 bye.